Do you ever have a task that feels impossible to start? Today we're going to break them down and show you how you can make your tasks manageable. If task stress is a real thing for you, like it has been for me for such a long time, this video is for you. Stick around to the end for a cheeky little bonus tip as well. Hit it, Norm! Well, welcome back to Extremely Berry, the channel that is extremely good at making your life extremely great and productive and all of that. This is extremely good coffee. So let's manage those tasks. Turn them into a puzzle. Just like a puzzle, think of your tasks like a little puzzle where you've got to put the pieces together. This is a good little mindset. First, you start with what is quite obvious, like on a puzzle, you'd have the corner bits, wouldn't you? So with your tasks, you know what bits is the easy bits, basically. You know what you can do. So start with what you do know. Start with what you can actually achieve right now. For example, if you are making a presentation, start with the easy slides, or literally just start by putting the titles on. When you focus on one section to start with, all the rest of the little puzzle pieces will begin to fall into place. And talking of focus, time blocks, not deadlines. Deadlines are such a stress on the mind. They feel so heavy. Don't think in terms of deadlines. You want to set yourself a time block instead. Rather than thinking, oh heck, I've got to achieve this by the end of the day. Like, that is too much for one person to just deal with at a time, for anybody, to be honest. Break it down so you're thinking in terms of 20 minutes, 25 minutes, or whatever, of just like the Pomodoro effect, by the way. If you're not looked into that, you really should. Of time blocks. So you work this bit, take a break, that bit, take a break. Rather than thinking, I have one day to achieve everything, right? That is too much. That is too much. For example, are you editing photos? Block off 20 minutes for the color correction first. And then you do the next bit, whatever comes next. Honestly, time blocks are such an amazingly powerful way. You can even do it in things like painting the fence. My dad actually kind of does that too. So he does one panel section stuff. It's all about, it's not tricking your mind, but it's helping your mind comprehend it. You know? Why don't you comment below and let me know what big task you are working on right now. I mean, even if it's small, let me know about that as well. It's a bit like the 1 minute kickstart. Kick off any big task by doing something tiny like a 1 minute job. So just start a big task by achieving a little win to boost yourself up. Maybe that is writing one sentence. That's a really good start. Maybe it's literally clearing your desk before you start. Again, great start. Don't underestimate these little things. It literally just builds momentum to carry on, and you can ride the momentous wave. And while momentum is key, gamifying it makes it even more fun. And if you're getting value from today's tips, hit the like button to let me know. You can break them down into mini tasks and give yourself little rewards when you achieve them. Maybe there's an article in a magazine you have been putting off reading. Treat yourself, right? Classify it as work if it makes you feel any better, because taking a break is actually a key part of working, because it helps you keep your energy going. I'll tell you what though, what I like to do is I've got into Apple Fitness, so I do workouts. Because I'm paying for it, I have to do it. That's quite a good mindset. I was paying for the gym at one point. I'm going off track here, but I never managed to get down there, so I gave that up. And now for our bonus tip called the 2-minute rule. And that's coming up straight after this message.
And check out the links below for a ton of free products. Free movie streaming, free music, free Amazon Prime, woohoo, free audiobook, and more. Check out the links in our description now.
Any task that takes 2 minutes or less, do it now. Clear out those tiny jobs that build up mental clutter. Example, have you got a messy sink? Wash up 1 or 2 items that can easily be done right now. And tackling quick stuff frees up your headspace for bigger tasks. Things that you actually should be thinking about.
How do I tackle tough tasks? Well, one way is to have a trusty friend so that you can be accountable for the things that you know that you have to complete. So I'd actually tell that trusty friend and say, look, do you know what? I need you to come and stand by me in this, not literally stand by me, but metaphorically, right? And say, ask them to say, like, you know, how's it going? Have you managed to start it yet? How, you know, are you carrying on with it? How's it going? How near to completion are you? So I think that way, it's like called accountability, isn't it? And it's that sort of, it's not just, you've got somebody else who's going to be like saying, have you actually done it? Have you actually done it? So it's not hidden anymore, is it? So somebody's watching out if you're getting on with it or not. So the other thing is, say if I think I've got something, it depends how big this task is, but say if it's a long task, and if it's a smaller task, I may be better because I can get on with it myself, but mustn't procrastinate. And the other thing is, it's like I did stuff in the garden the other day, right? Some late planting of plants. And the way I did it, I thought, well, the weather's good at the moment, so let's get on with it. So use the circumstances, use what's right. Have I got time to do it? Yeah, then get on with it. Okay, I want my lunch. No, get on with it first, then reward yourself with a lunch, yeah? That sort of thing? What do you reckon? For example, if I've got a big task, say clearing out a massive cupboard or cluttered wardrobe, right, or drawers, then rather than just pulling everything out all over the place, you know, don't rush in. There's a saying that says, fools rush in where angels fear to tread, right? Well, stop for a moment, have a little quick think, what do I need? Okay, I suggest getting some boxes, storage boxes, cardboard boxes. Categorise it, right? You might have your own way of categorising it, but for me, that would be dump box for definite, maybe dump, maybe keep, I'll work that out later, keeps, and potentially one for the attic. Then when you've done that, then you can start putting it where you need it to go. Woo!
What happens when the big tasks still feel overwhelming? Well, this video right here is going to answer that, so I'll see you over there. Subscribe, hit the notification button, and let's go that way. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Woohoo!